Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today, guys. If this is your first time here, please do not forget subscribe below and support the movement, guys. Thank you so much. Before I continue with this video, please, if you are looking for possibilities to enter into any French university, that is to say, if you want to study in France, make sure you follow what is called Campus France or Campus France. It's the same thing, French and English, by the way, all right? For those who are new, my name is Milton Fonkwa. If you are new here, please don't forget to like this video, all right? And if you didn't know, I'm an environmentalist, I'm a geologist, I'm a content creator, and of course, I'm a fire safety officer. Thank you so much for understanding. So now, I will be taking you on a step-by-step guide on how you can apply and possibly move to France or apply for French universities. First of all, I mentioned Campus France before. Do not forget that name, all right? I will take you on how you can apply for French universities step by step. And I want to also make you understand that there is going to be an interview. That is something you shouldn't forget. There is an interview. In case they find your application worthful, all right, they are going to call you or bring you on for a video conference call to ask you some questions, all right? Now, the first step you need to do if you want to apply for French universities is to locate the university and find the course of interest. Now, a lot of people don't know how to go about this. Like I said, if you want to study in France, follow Campus France, all right? You get why I'm saying so. You have to follow Campus France. Now, when you go to Campus France, I'm going to put a link in the description box. The first link you should click when you open Campus France, make sure you change it from French to English on the top right corner of your device. Then you go to where it is written studying. When you click studying, the next thing you should be looking at is find a program. When you click find a program, by the way, let me take you so that we all go together, all right? I'm going to be looking at my device here so that we all go together. Now, I'm studying, all right? If you click studying, you are going to find French higher education system. You are going to find your program. You are going to find applying, course of education, scholarship program, doctorate on your top left right corner, all right? Now, you need to move back and you take find your program. You click find your program, all right? I'm explaining this because I cannot display it on the screen right here, right now. When you click find your program, you are going to see you look on the tab, the new tab that is going to open, you will see étudiant chercheur, that is in French. Then you scroll down, you are going to see taking a program in English in French, in France, taking a program in English in France. Directly beneath it, you will find programs taught in English language, all right? Then, if you look again below, you will find where it is written, it lists nearly 1,400 programs that are wholly or partially taught in English and that can take in a French Institute of Higher Education. Now, you need to go to that place that says Programs Taught in English. You click Programs Taught in English, and when you click Programs Taught in English, you look on the extreme left corner, you are going to find filters, all right, filters. Where it is written level of degree sought, you will also find fields. You will find 100% taught in English, yes or no. You will also find type of degree, national diploma, national fees. Then you will also find level welcome to France. Now, you will also find 1,661 programs, or maybe where you are checking, that is the filters or active filters, all right? On this particular platform or catalog, you are going to find 1,600 plus programs. Now, let's assume you are looking for a program like computer engineering and you want to study that program at the University of Paris-Saclay. Let's take filters now. If you go to level of degree, still on that same page, level of degree sort, you click that one, you are going to find license 1, license 2, license 3, which is bachelor's, all right? License 3 is equivalent to bachelor's. Master 1/bachelor's, Masters 2, Masters of Science, all right? Remember in France, you have two masters, Masters 1, Masters 2. Then their license 1 and 2 and 3 are all bachelor's programs, all right? Now you also find specialized masters and you also have MBA. That reminds me, somebody is asking for free MBA. I will bring that video. Now you are going in for Masters 2, all right? Or for masters, if you have done bachelor's already, you should take masters 2. All right, masters 2. If you click masters 2, the list of programs will open. All right, now you still need to take the fields of study. You go to fields, you choose, maybe you are looking for business and management, you click business and management. Then you go to taught, language taught, you take 100% taught in English, yes. Then you also take the type of degree, you take national diploma. All right, then now you take yes, which is level welcome to France. Now when you take that, you are going to find programs that are related to business and management. All right, 100% taught in English language. And I think on my list here, if you check very well, you will find the University of Angers masters 2, master's degree in law and finance, which is the second year. You will also find University of Paris-Saclay masters 2 in industrial engineering, risks and resilience management. That is how you check programs taught in English. 100% taught in English. All right, follow all of this and you decide on which program you are going to go in for. All right, after you have checked all of these, you are done. You now need to check the application timeline. All right, remember, for most French universities, application usually start around November. In most cases, application is around November. But this past year, sorry, I realized that the application started in October. So let's say from September, October, November, you should be on Campus France checking. Remember, when you are going for your interview, you have to go face to face to Campus France. All right, locate Campus France in your home country. There is a fee you have to pay. All right, so when you have located the program, you check the application timeline. Most schools will start in, let's say, October, November. All right, December. Then the selection is going to take place from February, March, the next year. All right, so if you want to start studies in France from 2023, make sure you start checking from October, November, September, October, November. Then know that they will do the selection. Remember, I said in one of my videos that you are applying for 7 schools in France, 7 schools like this in France. All right, then we just one application fee, and there is an advantage to go through Campus France. You are going to watch in one of my videos. All right, so that is what you should know. After locating Campus France, after checking the program, after checking the application timeline, the next thing you need to check is the requirements. Now, basic requirements to study in France for bachelor's is your high school's documents and, of course, maybe a reference letter or a CV. All right, your YX certificate, your O levels, your advanced level, and your WESE. In most cases, maybe mature. All right, mature is a type of exam written by people who were not in school but who have been working before. Read about that more. Now, for masters, you may need a CV, you may need a curriculum vitae. All right, that is your CV, curriculum vitae. You may need reference letters. It is very important to note this down. All right, that is the reason you are looking at the requirements. You may need a motivation letter. Most universities will ask you for motivation letter, so you need to check the requirements to know how, and also check the application timeline, so you plan yourself without missing out. All right, right now as I speak, there are few schools, maybe business schools, which are open. All right, but most state universities, that is public universities, are not open. Those that you are looking at, maybe scholarship options or more. All right, I hope you understand. So that is what you should put into consideration. Put this into consideration. The next thing you need to pay attention, the requirements they are looking at, or you are looking at, because the admissions team is also going to be looking at your application file as soon as you submit. But the requirements you should focus on is which grades they are looking at. Some schools will basically tell you that we need a second class upper. Some will tell you that with a third class you can apply. I'm now explaining these things to those who are asking if they can apply for master's degree with third class and HNGs. All right, so always go through the university site. That is the first thing I always tell international students to do. It is very important to check all of these things so that you know what you are doing. All right, then experiences also matters a lot. If you have experiences like working experience, research experience, that is going to be very okay. Now, after looking at the requirements, you should start the application. Like I said, going through Campus France is going to make your work very easy. Now, when you start the application, remember all those documents, you are going to add them to the online application portal or to the online system. All right, so when you add those documents or to the online system, or let me say your certificates, it is going to be very okay for you, all right, to submit the documents. But before submitting, make sure you have you have uploaded all the documents, PDF scanned copies. Some schools will tell you that upload JPG files, but I always insist PDF is the best, all right? When you are uploading, before you even upload motivation letters, pay attention to your motivation letter. The motivation letter is what is going to give you the admissions to study in most of these French universities. Remember, through Campus France, you can apply for 7 schools and you stand a chance to get at least 5. Some other people can get all through to the 7 schools. It all depends on how you draft your application and produce your motivation letter, all right? State your reasons why you are applying to France. State your qualifications, why you choose the program, why is the program going to be beneficial to you and your community, why would you decide to study the program at this particular semester in time, and what are the future ambitions. What will you benefit and what will your community or country benefit? Never you forget the fact that you are studying these programs to better your country. First of all, better your country and add sustainable development goals. I have always said this times and again. All right, relate the program to sustainable development goals, because we have so many programs or so many problems now. Wars all over, issues of desertification, water pollution, soil pollution, a lot, climate change. If you link your program to one of these and tell her how you are going to combat or fight to bring a change to one of these programs, you are certainly going to enter into French universities. All right, these are techniques I usually teach to others or to people who want to apply for scholarships, because it's very important. Reference letters should come from, reference letters are the other set of documents you need to supply, all right? They should come from professors or lecturers, people who are familiar with you. If you have done research before, that is how you should be. You should send them to write your reference letters. Anyways, inform them about the reference letters on time, because sometimes it takes a lot of energy and also time to get these documents. Most French schools, some French schools, let me not say most, some will ask you to just give in the emails and the details of the referee. Then they will send a notification to the referee. The referee fills the information and send directly to the schools. They don't need hard copies. I hope you understand. So that is what you should put into consideration. CV format should be Europass format. All right. There is a normal CV and there is a Europass format. The reason I'm suggesting Europass format to you is because you are applying to a European country, France. Therefore, Europass format is the best, all right? Now, for the other documents you are submitting, include your transcripts, your BSc certificates, which I already mentioned before. And don't forget, some schools may ask you to also upload your English proof, all right? In this case, if you have WAEC with English C, O levels or advanced level with English C, or WESE with English C, you are good to go, all right? If the program is 100% taught in English, with this you are good to go. But if you are coming from a country where English is not spoken, maybe Guinea or maybe Burkina Faso, I think some people don't study in English in Burkina Faso, some Senegal, you should try to produce an English document in case you study in English. I'm not talking based on master's degree students, all right? For those applying for bachelor's, of course, you cannot submit a transcript because you have not reached the level of bachelor's before, all right? But if you have done bachelor's before and see a course that you want to do again for master's or bachelor's again, then you are good to go. Submit the documents, and when you finish with the submission, the school is going to call you for an interview. As soon as you submit, they will inform you on how they are going to get you through to an interview, all right? A video conference call or something. Then it is after the interview. Most schools will ask for interview, but some will not. Like 75%, 80% will, you have to go through an interview process, okay? But some will not ask for the interview. That's what you should put into consideration. Then after the interview, they will decide who they are going to admit. And of course, if you are lucky, you get the acceptance letters. Then Campus France will now call you again in case you pass through Campus France for the second interview to check your documents before visa application, and boom, you move to France. Or maybe you are studying in Paris, Saint-Etienne, Bordeaux, or Toulouse, Orleans, whichever city you decide to go to, all right? So that is how the process is going to look like. Just make sure you are patient. There is something I noticed: international students are not patient. That is a big problem. International students are not patient. Guys, you have to be patient, all right? You have to be patient. That is something you should put into consideration. Be patient, because it is not going to be easy. Be patient, please, be patient, all right? Until we meet again in another one.